So here we got a moss rose, and moss roses, they're actually going to come out with a little flower on each tip there. And we got a lot of succulents going. I'll just see which ones make it. Mariah painted this one, and once it loosens from the frame, we're actually going to put it on a sheet of plywood so it doesn't have this problem anymore. You know, we expect the artwork to ruin eventually, but it's just so nice to have it last for more than a month or two. That's why we laminated all these. So the bench top was found in the alley. I just got a couple cinder blocks, and now we have a nice little place to sit. Playing cards, I found out in the alley. Wanted to make something for, you know, not only the adults but the kids. We have to have something on their eye level too, right? And the whole point of all this was just to bring something safe for the neighbors to enjoy.
What's in the planter?
Oh, the planter, this is a Begonia. So they're from Africa. It's a really beautiful golden yellow flower in the fall or late summer. And these are morning glories. And we're trying to find something for them to spiral up, but right now they're just really pretty. We're really happy that these took so well. You see how the pokeberries though? So these are pokeberries, and you do not want to eat these under any circumstances. These are going to get dark blue, and the birds just absolutely love them. But you can see the red stalk here. That red color means that there is a lot of toxin in the stem of this plant, so you really don't want to eat this pokeweed. Tried to make this Louisville themed. We got a lot of Fleur de Lys in many different places all throughout the alley. It's been really nice to kind of bring a little bit of my own city into all this. We've had artists as young as 8 and as old as 80 donate to this project, so it's just been so nice to see the community coming out. Deadheading the petunias here. Not bad for an abandoned table. white flower you see here is actually called spreading parsley. And I did not plant it, but it's really seemed to like growing in this tiny little crack in the asphalt. Really has done a fantastic job. This is a pretty Louisville-centric thing. That'll be good for pride too. And you see the chickadee using the fake Christmas tree as habitat? These birds, they actually are using it now. What you see here, this used to be a collapsed section of the parking lot. And so what I decided to do was, it's called bioremediation. I had read that sunflowers do a lot to put down roots, help break up some really compacted soil, but at the same time help to absorb some of the kind of bad chemicals that we have in the ground here, especially in heavily urbanized soils. So these sunflowers, they look small now, but they're going to grow probably about 3-4 foot high with how compacted this is. And it's just going to be a nice wall of flowers, and whereas before nothing really grew here except for a few weeds like this horseweed here, you got a little bit of parsley, but now we're going to have, hopefully, nature starting to reclaim this section into kind of a garden. And that's really neat to see. If we can do this here in an abandoned section of the alley, why not be able to put this in other places around Louisville? Ever since we put in the sunflowers, we haven't had as much erosion. We haven't had as much runoff because the roots really do seem to absorb a lot of the standing water.